My name's Double O. I'm a jungle and drum and bass DJ and producer and a label owner, and we run a club night with my partner, DJ Mantra.
What's your club night called?
Rupture, and that's called Rupture.
Okay, so David, how did it all start? What's a key moment in your development into
I think for me it was seeing my late oldest brother. He was a reggae sound, he had a reggae sound system, and seeing him as a child bringing endless music home and his speakers that he would make, and it just was like a natural progression for me to get into the music, seeing my older brother do it. So seeing him do it, this is like a natural thing. I thought, well, my oldest brother, who I looked up to, and I just followed in his footsteps.
How do you describe your music?
Jungle, dubbed out. There's a lot of kind of old Detroit techno influences in there as well. So it's like spacey kind of jungle with vibes and lots of nice pads. And I don't know, yeah, jungle. It's like really deep kind of jungle, I would say. There's always like a spiritual kind of dub, strong dub influence in my music. My attitude has always been never to make music to be famous or anything. It was just something I did anyway, and if it does do well, that's a healthy bonus. It's a bonus, but it's never my primary thought. Making music was never to make it big or anything. It was just something I did to exercise my soul, as they say. You know what I mean? When I'm making tunes, because I DJ a lot as well, I always picture it how it would go down in the dance itself. So I imagine the crowd and seeing what parts they would react to, and then it's the feeling inside. You know, sometimes you think to yourself, is it sounding right to yourself? And I'll run it through Indie. I'll say, Indie, what do you think to this? That's Mantra, by the way. Yeah, what do you think to this? And run it by her, because she DJs and produces too. So yeah, a lot of things. It's just a feeling inside yourself. You think to yourself if you know it's running or not. And it's like, I don't know, like a spiritual feeling. You're kind of trying to elevate yourself, and you know when it's there, you get that feeling, but which is hard to describe. But as a fellow musician yourself, you kind of know what I'm talking about. It's the heights. You reach that certain heights where you think, yeah, it's touching there, and you feel, you kind of feel it. Music was very strong in my house growing up. From my mum, from reggae, a lot of calypso, soul, hip hop, electro, all kind of stuff was always played. You know what I mean? So I always had my head in that kind of music, and going out, and always, all I used to do as a kid was tape pirate radio shows constantly. When everyone else was going out, I was in the house with my finger on the pause button on the tape recorder, taping music. People used to think I was crazy.
So what does this space mean to you, the studio space?
Many years of buying and selling to get something that I'm comfortable with. And I think for me, it's all about the workflow. What does the workflow in each equipment suit and I find it's an endless search sometimes until you find certain machines and you think, has it got the sound? Has it got the workflow that suits? So this is, it's not the most massive studio, but I'm happy with, I find that each bit of equipment I have, I need to learn it, I want to learn it inside out, because before I used to have loads of different things and I was a master of none, and I knew a little bit of each, but when I was first started, I had one sampler which I knew inside out, and I knew I was more creative, and I found that the more stuff you got, the less creative you got, and you kind of became lazy. So I've condensed my studio down a lot to have machines that I think I can know the workflow, and it's going to suit me to get my creativity out.
But you can interpret this question how you want. When do you know it's right?
I know it's right because you get like you get a feeling inside. It's almost like something touches your soul, and it's almost like you think, yeah, that one's hitting right. You just get this. It's hard to describe. You get this feeling where you think, yeah, that one's the one. And it's not an easy to get there. For a lot of hours of going through loops and changing, and then you suddenly get a buzz and you think, yeah, that's the one.